Congratulations on the success of the show. We had Chrissy Metz, your co-star, was here last week.
Love her.
And we were just talking about, and I wonder what it's like for you. Obviously, you started shooting the show last year.
Yeah.
You shot a bunch of episodes before any of us saw it.
Right.
So it was not the giant hit it is now. Has your life changed shooting season 2 versus how it was season 1?
Well, I mean, I'm sitting here next to you.
That's true. We would have had no interest in having you here. Yeah.
No. It was less than zero. No, it has. You know, so we had this trailer that came out at the beginning of the series, and a bunch of people sort of took to the trailer. Mm-hmm. So we kind of knew there was interest there, but it hadn't aired yet, and it was just a trailer. It was a 2-minute thing or whatever. And then the show started gaining momentum, and it just kept going and going and going. And now we're into season 2, and we've had this long sort of this hiatus where everyone has been, you know, missing the show and wanting the show to come back. So there's been that buildup, and now we finally came back last week, and the ratings are better than ever. Thank goodness.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I will tell you, on just the scope and the reach of your show, I did a cameo. I played myself a cameo in one of the episodes.
It was one of my favorite moments.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. No, it was.
I stumbled on you and Kevin and Randall fighting.
Yeah.
And I can tell you I got more calls and emails from friends about that than I ever do about this. People genuinely said, you were so good in This Is Us. Are you doing anything else?
That's great. That's great. I get the same kind of thing. I have, you know, I did a sci-fi show for a while, and there's that fan base out there that just watches sci-fi shows.
Yeah.
And so they'll say to me, they'll be like, oh my God, Green Arrow from Smallville. What, did you just quit acting? And I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I quit.
That's better. They don't want to see where Green Arrow is now. No
He's
arrows. You don't have any arrows.
Yeah, exactly. Just tears.
So we did this cameo together. That was the first time we met. It was lovely to hang out with you. But then I did not realize that we had been in a movie. This is true. We had been in a movie before together, but we did not have any scenes together. It was called Spring Breakdown. Rachel Dratch wrote it, and we both played love interests of her.
Yeah.
You played the hunky guy she meets on spring break, shirt off, looking rad. And I, her very dear friend, was cast as her gay fiance. So that is me.
That's great. That's great.
You know, when she called and said I want a part, I just assumed I'd be a shirt-off hunk, and she went a different way.
She went a different way?
She went a different way.
We can't get away from each other.
You got to work with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
How was that?
I mean, it's everything you could possibly imagine times 10. It is, I mean, I grew up watching his movies.
Yep.
I wanted to be Rocky, and for a moment in my life, I think I thought I was Rocky.
Sure.
And then there he is. I worked out with him at the gym a few times. We go to the same gym. How cool is that? Like,
yeah.
And then Milo knows him, and sort of made a phone call. He came and was graciously accepted to do the role. And he's on set, and here he is, Sylvester Stallone. And you're like, how am I supposed to work with this
with
guy,
the legend?
And he immediately disarms you. He immediately like puts everybody at ease, and he's just like the coolest guy in the world. And you're just having a conversation, and then he does a bang-up job as a wonderful actor, says a few gracious words, tells a few jokes, and then he leaves, and as soon as he leaves, you're like, oh, you miss him. You're like, oh, come back, Sly, come back. Yeah.
You didn't know how good you had it.
He's the real deal, man. He's the real deal. It's amazing.
That's really exciting. You have a 13-year-old daughter.
I do.
And
Isabella.
she is a fan of the show. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Is this exciting for you? Is this the first time she has liked a piece of your work like this?
Yeah. I mean, kind of. I think she. No, not liked, but I think it's the first time it was like cool.
Sure.
And she can.
Because you're on a hit show that probably I'm assuming a lot of her friends watch.
I mean, the parent-teacher stuff is great. The you know, going to the school is great. I'm allowed to go to the school now, which is great.
That's nice.
Yeah, because I was on it was a hiatus for a year or two, and now I'm back.
Just wait in the parking lot, and now you can actually walk.
Yeah, she's like, you're like as cool as a 13-year-old, and I was like, well, thank you. What a compliment.
That is high praise.
Life goals right there, man. Life goals.
You go to a lot of Dodgers games. Congratulations on them making the postseason.
Thank you. No, I bleed blue. I'm a die-hard, lifelong Dodger fan. I have been since I was a kid. My dad was a big Dodger fan when we were growing up, so I was the only kid in Chicago that was like a Dodger fan. People would see the blue hat, and then I'd turn around, they'd be like, boo! You know?
Yeah.
And so
optimistic, hopeful? How do you feel?
You know, I'm hopeful and optimistic every year. We stumbled a little bit going into the playoffs, but I feel like that builds character, and I feel like, you know, they don't need any pep talks. Obviously, they got some great pitching, and so they've got a lot of great players, a lot of energy, and They're good as a team when they play well together, and they can do it. And I'm feeling good about this year.
I think they would take that as a pretty good pep talk. I like that you.
Yeah.
I like that you did that sort of backdoor thing where you said this isn't a pep talk, but then you gave a pep talk.
That's
I think,
right.
Yeah.
That's
You
my
can't-
thing.
Yeah, you can't just go right at it. They'd be like, "Why are we listening to this guy?" But the way you said it, I think they were like, "Hey,
listen,
what's
don't
he
take
saying?"
any advice from me, but this is what I would do.
Well, best of luck on that, and
Thank you.
congratulations
Thank
on
you, man.
season 2. It's
Thank
so great to see you.
Thank you so much.